Good morning, my name is Nick Manolis and I'm taking you through a video on how a partner should use the demo environment provided to showcase the TIM product, the Info Machine. So first things first, I just want to give you an idea on the menu systems and how to navigate within the system itself. So you'll have two menus. You'll have a left-hand menu, which is a list of all the different industries that we've got dashboards in, and you can scroll through that, see. Each one of those has got a list of all different types of dashboards that I'd recommend you sort of familiarizing yourself with. If you have a client that's interested in a particular industry, you can have a look at and obviously getting your feel around that particular dashboard before you present the data to them. And then obviously the idea is to present them, give them a feel of what can be done in similar companies as themselves. And then we can then build upon that dashboard and flesh out the intricate KPIs that they're looking for within their company to help solve their business problems or create opportunities that they don't currently have using data. So the left-hand menu can be dragged in and out as required. The right-hand menu, there's a little lip that can be clicked in and out. From a filtering perspective, we've got qualitative filters. So if you've got like a country and you want to be able to sort text, starts with an A, that will show you all the countries that start with an A, and then you can just go back, delete that, or go back to the list and just select all. So that can be collapsed or increased. You've also got so that's fine from a text perspective. From a year perspective, we've got lists of your years. So you can choose 2012, 2011. We've just got 2013 chosen. You can choose quarters, weeks, or days, whatever it is that you're looking to sort of filter the data by. You can also use a calendar. So you can choose it from that period to whatever period you're wanting, or you can use a time frame. So you can say this year, last year, or this week or last week. So you can pretty much get manage your date filtering using that widget there. And the same if there's a quantitative number, you can use start equal to, greater than, whatever it is, or just remove certain numbers that you're not interested in chasing. So that's how you use the right-hand filtering system. So let's have a look at a different dashboard. I'll show you how to slice and dice and filter from within the dashboard itself. So your view would look something like that, a little bit different to my view. But you'll be able to say, for example, let's just remove this filter. This is the full data set. There's 1,470 rentals. If you just want to have a look at a particular vehicle hired, so we'll look at a 12-seat bus, you can see that if we scroll down to the bottom, vehicles hired, vehicle charged, 12-seat bus has been filtered. If you remove the filter from here, it will remove the filter from here. It's the same thing, just depending on how you want to do it. So if you click on particular elements within the dashboard, it will filter by those elements. Same as if you filter on, say, Western Australia, you can see that it's reduced to 245 rentals, and it filters that data. If we also scroll up, you'll see that Western Australia has been chosen as a state, and then you can unselect that by clicking this little square there. I do recommend always closing the panes on the left if you're doing a demo. It just makes the dashboard look so much cleaner. So say for example you wanted to slice and actually have a look within Western Australia. You want to have a look at how many or which vehicles were actually rented the most, or driven. So we can have a look and drill. You can click into vehicle driven. Now you can see that the standard car Toyota Corolla sedan is the most used car within Western Australia. And then you can click on that again, and that filters by both a standard car and Western Australia. You can remove that selection by doing that. closing that. You can also click on a map and say, okay, I want to know all the data that's coming out of Brisbane. You can use the map. The other thing that you can do that's quite nice within this tool is, say, for example, a client wants to be able to pull data out of the system. We typically, so we could have, let me just remove that filter by clicking clear selection. So you can see we've got the full data set showing. We go down to here. This works on any widget within the system. If you click on the menu and you download, you can download the CSV file, a PDF of that, or an image. So what we use a lot is the CSV. So you can then open that CSV up and it's all sitting in Excel for you, all that raw data. You can also download the images of all these widgets. So if you click on image, it downloads that image for you. The other thing you can do at the top of the dashboard, you'll see this button called PDF. If you click on PDF, you can generate a PDF of that entire dashboard that can be downloaded as a PDF, and you can then add titles and dataset names and whatever else you need, page numbers if you want, portrait or landscape, paper size file. So that can all be done, and then you can click on the download button and that will generate the PDF. So that pretty much gives you an overview of how to sort of filter the menu systems, open and close the menus, slice and filter the data, download any data you need from the dashboard. So I hope that gives you enough to be able to sort of put this in front of your potential clients. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks.